Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about basically is don't let the steroid users prevent you from going to the gym and working out and doing the best that you can with you being natural. You're not going to be able to keep up with what they do. Just recently I was just looking at one of the videos with Lethel and RX Muscle, and you know, RX Muscle is basically an advertisement for steroid use. And this guy, like I said, he got a whole web page dedicated to steroids and pretty much how to use them. And you know, that's just something that's crazy. It's just like in the last video. It's just like you having a web page for how to use crack. You know, our young people don't need to be using this stuff at their young ages and making it very difficult for them to know what the real human body look that's lifting weights naturally. That right there is a problem for me. And you take Lee Priest saying that, you know, you always got people saying that they're natural and stuff like that, and that he's saying that it shouldn't make a difference whether they're using steroids or not. You know, just accept what they say and call it good. But I disagree with that 100%, simply because you got a natural person that want to be able to get information on natural weightlifting, and you're not able to do that because you are taking something. You're not able to give that kind of advice because your body don't work the same as a natural person's body. There's no way around that concept. And if I'm competing against you and we compete naturally and you are using something, naturally you got an advantage. Not that you're working so incredibly hard, and Lee Priest is one of the bodybuilders that I really do like. I like Lee Priest, and I like what he was able to accomplish with his physique, even with the drugs. That's beside the point. My point is that don't say that it doesn't matter whether or not a person is natural or not. If you're giving out information to a natural person, you should let them know that you are on dope. That's the way that they would have a great understanding as to what to expect from my natural body. How do my natural body act when it comes down to lifting weights and eating foods? You can't do that. RX Muscle, you can't do that. And I think Dave Palumbo is supposed to be some type of dietitian or something like that, and he may be that. And it, to me, it's an embarrassment to call yourself a dietitian or anything like that for the natural man. Don't do it for the natural man. For bodybuilders, Mr. Olympia, people you training in that aspect, then that's fine. You can tell them what they need to do because they already doped out, and you can give them that kind of information. But don't try to sit up and use those same tactics with a natural person, and you cause that person to injure themselves or blow themselves out trying to keep up with what somebody's doing with drugs. That's my only issue with this drug thing. It's not freaking normal to sit up and go and take drugs every day to build up your body. That's not normal. And that's the thing I'm trying to get out here, is that when you're normal, don't get discouraged because you look at these guys with these big full arms, big full chest, big full shoulders, you know. I mean, and they got 2% body fat. 5'5", 230 pounds with 2% body fat. That's something in a natural state that you'll never be able to get to. Not with that low body fat percentage being natural. You can get just as big, but you're going to have a little flubber with you. That's just the truth. You're going to have it with you. You're not going to be able to rip up like that. Now you can lean down, tighten everything up, and have a real tight physique, but you're not going to have a real huge physique like that. It's not going to happen. And the sad part about all this crap is that most people are judging themselves off of a crackhead bodybuilder who's using $10,000 worth of drugs on his body, and they're trying to go in the gym and duplicate that crap. You can't duplicate that. You can't duplicate it. That's like a dragster being compared against a street rod. That dragster's gonna blow the doors off you. But one thing about it is, it's gonna blow up sooner or later. That's just the way it is. Anytime you pump your body full of that crap, and I want to say other words, but I try not to use a lot of the words and stuff that's being used on the comments. So I'm trying to stay, kind of clean, like. But my thing is, all of you that are natural, do not judge yourself by these guys that are doped out, drugged out. Because if you really look at it, it's just like marijuana. A lot of people that, marijuana is natural, whatever. Marijuana is the gateway to other drugs. It lowers your thought process, which would normally make you more acceptable to using other drugs. Something that you normally wouldn't do. Steroid is the gateway to other drugs. You start using steroids, sticking a needle in your ass, you start getting that euphoric type feeling, and that you can conquer the world. You're overstimulated with the crap, and you begin to try other things to climb higher, faster. And that's what's one of the things that's wrong with our world today. Everybody want to get everything overnight. Overnight. You got 16, 17-year-olds, want to be 250, 260 pound weightlifters. And at those ages, your body's metabolism is so fast, you can eat the world and not gain any weight because you're young. Your metabolism is too fast. You're not going to hold weight like that. It takes time. It takes you getting a little older for your body to be able to hold on to weight. That's just the way it is. That's just the real life of it. The real life of the situation. It takes time. But my thing is, go into the gym again, work out, do what you know to do, enjoy yourself in the gym. Don't overdo it. Don't get caught up in all these crazy diets that they want you to believe that work, because that's how they're making their money off you. They're making their money off you with all these crazy products telling you this right here, testosterone, this is going to increase your testosterone levels. All this other crap, all these pills, all this crap is gimmicks. It's all gimmicks just to get in your pocket. Now, if you taking that protein powders or whatever to gain weight and add extra calories to your diet, that's on you. But my only thing is that what's what. Never allow yourself to be duped by anybody because they look a certain way. A lot of these guys out there are spending tremendous amounts of money to build those bodies up that they have. And they want to sell it to you as natural, because the natural person is the one that spend the most money on this bull crap, on all these gimmicks. on all these powders, weight gain formulas, pre-workouts, all that crap. They making money off you, off the natural man. Because the one that's on the dope, they already know this crap don't work. They may throw it over in a bucket or whatever and use it when they get on their YouTube channels or whatever and promote it, and this work, that work, and you'll notice once they lose sponsors and they go to somewhere else, that stuff is the greatest. How good it works. It's the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? Basically, prostituting themselves to get that next dollar at your expense. That's what I want to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.